What up, guys? Day 5 of the vlog, and today's a different type of style of vlog. So today, this is a new business strategy I'm trying out. It's basically sports gambling, and today we're looking at sports gambling. Okay, so we're gonna look at what we did. So basically, don't look at the -$1,000. I was testing out some other business strategy, but this new one is better. Okay, so I started out with $1,950. Now I'm at $2,300. So it's like this one's a lot more safer risks, and basically it's going to use compound interest plus safer risks equal lots of money, hopefully. If it doesn't, well, whatever. I tried it out, and at least I tried it. So for this one, some of these are a bit gambly. So I'm really not trying to gamble on these. I'm just trying to do like things where it's like I can make some money on. So on this one, I saw like the better team, Louisiana Tech, was up in the beginning, and they're only down 8 points at the third quarter. And it's like in my head, and I think they had ball or something. So in my head, that's like they still have a chance of winning, and I think it was like times 2.5 odds or something. So like using like I was like, okay, wait, the better team is up, it's good odds, and there's still a good amount of time left since it's third quarter. So I put some money on it, I think $50, and I was able to make some money on this. And that was kind of my thought process behind it. Because they were a very favorite team, like I think it was 75 to 25% or 70 to 30%. It was like really highly favored. And also I was looking at this other score, the Coastal Carolina. And in the first and in the same game, they barely scored in the first, like it was second quarter, and it was like 0-7. And I was like, wait, there's no way they're gonna score this many points by the end. Like, what are the chances? And it was like, I think it was a times 0.86 odds on that. So I was like 80% chance. I don't know. So I think about it like 50% chance. So I got basically close to double money. Because I was like, there's no way they scored this many points in like a quarter, in like basically half the game, when they basically they wouldn't have scored this many in half the game. So as you see, I did win this one, but obviously I do lose a couple. But obviously I am up for the time that I actually like didn't sports gamble and like actually try to use this method. I'm up 500, but obviously there is going to be some failures, which I did have some big ones in the past. I think I lost like 200 on Denver and like 100 on Oregon. I mean, obviously you're going to lose, but it's a long-term game. This one, I saw they were up 2-0 with 30 minutes left in the game, and I was like, the two teams were pretty close in skill level, and I saw this and I was like, wait, like, up to 30 minutes left. And once you start looking at these graphs and like the type of teams they are and looking at the standings, you just don't see, you see like the patterns and like what's winning, what's going to lose, what's going to win. And it's like, okay, this was a bit risky. This was not a good one, to be honest, but still paid out in the end. I bought in that dip over there, and I got like $13 off it. Not worth it. Shouldn't have done that. This one I was like guaranteed win, like guaranteed $9. It's like free money, right? They were up 2-0, I think, with like maybe like 20 minutes left, and then they both scored one. But what I bet here is the LIV wouldn't win. So even if they tied at 3-3 or 2-2, I would have still made money. And I was like, that's easy money. They were the favorite team. They were up so much. Easy $9 there. Like, it's really low chances of winning, but hey, I'll take it any day of the week. What else am I looking at? Tullen. I think they were down by a little bit at the half, and even though they were away, I was like, yeah, it was like 3x. So I was like, okay, I'll put $20 on it. And they lost by 2, which is not a huge deal. I lost $20 on this, which is, it kind of does suck losing 20. It's all about percentage. It's still losing 1%. And then this one, I don't know why I bet on this one, honestly. And I put 100. I actually have no clue why I bet on this. And the ZAL team was a better team, so no, I should not have bet on that one. This one I was guaranteed. I was like, it was like 8%. They were up 15, and it was like one quarter left, and they were the highly favored team. They were like 8 seed versus like the 15 seed. It was crazy. I think I can show it over here, but it was crazy odds. I was like, okay, I might as well take it. 8% profit, which I know seems like a little, but 8% profit when you're making off like, it's all about percentages. How I think if I can do it with 2,000, if I can do it with 10,000, that's my theory on this. So It's a business, it's like not a business, but it's a strategy I'm trying out. So yeah, that's the thing I use to look at the standings. I think it's called Flash Score. That way I can like know like the exact standings of each person. And then this one was Portland. This was a bit gamble. It was like they were home, and also I think they had odds in the beginning, so they were only down by a little bit. I was like, okay, screw it. It's a little bit of gamble, but you know. See, this one, Kraken had the odds in the game, and they were home, and it was 2-2. So it was 50-50 chance. They had odds. It was a little bit less than double my money. It was basically double my money, so that was also a gamble, but I did have odds there. So I probably should have won that, but I didn't. Whatever. It's part of the game. San Jose Sharks. I think this one I was really confident on. Really good. It was like another 10% profit, and they were up like 2 points, 2-0. And Oregon, okay. Utah. This one I was really positive about. Only $5 profit, but like imagine you paying 1,000 instead of 200. You making $25. It's something like that where it's like it's gonna add up over time depending on how much money you have. So it's like if I continue this over and over again, then this was super risky. This Oklahoma game, it was not good because this was basically a gamble because I bet in like mid second half. Michigan State, this one I was confident about because they were only up like 5 points at the half, and I was like, no way they go up by more. So that was a big gamble, so not the best. UMBC, this one, they were up 6 points at the half, but I would put way too much money in. So I learned from this. So like, don't put too much money in because nothing's guaranteed, obviously, unless you're making like 1 or 2%. But for something like this, up 6 points, $2,000, that's crazy. And they weren't even like 11-0 team. They were like 6-6. So, but the other team was like 3-10. Derby, these soccer games are really good because you can basically just bet no on the losing team, and then you get like 3% back, and it adds up. This one, basketball, home team, it's whatever. A lot of these basketball ones I'm losing money on. Soccer, it's pretty small wins, but a lot of them. These football, I think football and soccer are one of my better ones. Football tends to have a lot of fluctuations, so it's nice to bet on those. And you can also bet the overs and stuff. So honestly, this is day 5 of the vlog. Just casual sports betting because it's strategic sports betting. I'm only up 400, but I'm happy because I've been doing this like strategic. I've been looking at graphs, looking at standings, trying to find some discrepancies. But obviously, I don't have a big sample size, so I can't exactly compare. Like obviously, if I lose like 1 or 2 big bets of $500, a lot of things are gonna come down. But obviously, this is just learning stuff. Don't make no mistakes. If I can double my money, then I can maybe put another like 2K in it, 3K in it. But at this current time, I'm happy with what I have. Putting $20 per line, $500 a line, and making maybe $15. Because it's all about percentages, right? If you can do it with 5,000, if you can double 5,000 over 6 months, you can maybe double 10,000 over 6 months, and that's how it is, slowly and steadily. No fast money. That's obviously the number one goal. But anyways, this was another. I think I won this one after filming this. But anyways, day 5 of the vlog, basically just sports betting. I have 2K in this. Just a business strategy. Looking at graphs, business strategy, understanding the game. I don't have a big sample size, but I'm creating my own. So I'm all using Kalshi, so it's user base. So instead of betting against a sports book, you're betting against other people, and that's where you can find like these like good opportunities to make good money. So that's a good thing. I'm sure you can even like get virtual assistants on there, so you can bet with the sports book if there's discrepancies there. But if you do that, it's all up to you. But yeah, if you want my Kalshi referral code, I can send it to you. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Vlog 5. It's kind of different, but sports gambling, it's more fun. If I do lose on this, I'll show you guys that. If I do win, I'll show you guys everything, okay? If I lose 2K, I lose 2K. It's not a huge deal. At least I tried, okay? And that's what matters. If you try your business, it's better than never trying and regretting it later. So, here's a lesson for you guys. See ya.